and we are live. We're here, everybody. Welcome to Traveling with Bruce. It is Tuesday night, prime time, live trivia from Los Angeles, California. Welcome one, welcome all. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel and to the show for my 8 o'clock show. Got some trivia questions lined up here, ready to roll. We'll see how you do on these couple different types of categories. And thank you for joining me once again on the January the 1st show, 2019. Happy New Year, everybody. Those of you who weren't here earlier for the earlier show, fantastic that you're here. Finding folks are quickly coming in. Fabulous. What was I going to tell you? Yeah, we're heading, today's Tuesday. I'm on tomorrow, Wednesday at 5 o'clock for my regular show tomorrow afternoon. And then I'll be off driving with Jennifer, heading back to Canada, the Great White North. And we'll be driving Thursday, Friday, and part of Saturday. We'll be back in Creston, if all goes well, the latter part of the day, Saturday. So you'll see me on the air Monday next week for my 5 o'clock show. If you see me before that, it'll probably be on a whatever video, any kind of a video I'm putting together. It all depends on internet connections, what's happening out there, and what time on Saturday I get back. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. So a couple days with no Traveling with Bruce live shows, but we'll see what we can do. Did a video yesterday and the day before, talking about the fog in Tampa and talking about what was the other video I did? You know, it's incredible how fast the memory goes when you make so many of them. I just crank out video after video after video. Now I'm really trying to remember what the video was that I did last. I can't remember. You guys will have to tell me if you remember it all. But so much going on in the cruise world all the time that I'm constantly, scanning, what's going on, trying to figure out, can I make a video about this? Can I make a video about that? How short can I make this video? What will it take? And this sort of thing. The logistics of it are just amazing. And well, like I say, I do the best I can with what little I have. And thank you for your kind words and your encouragement when you see one that you like. I appreciate that. How many miles from there to your house? Paul Wilgus is asking me. Paul, I think we're talking, what is it, about, the driving distance will be 1,300 miles, something like that. It's always a two-nighter. There's no way I can do it, any faster than that. It's usually a two-nighter. And during the winter right now, I would prefer to be on I-15 heading north through Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, all the way up to Montana, and get to Butte, make a little left, go through Missoula, head over to Coeur d'Alene, and then straight north to Creston. That's usually the way I like to do it. If it was Calgary, it is a definite two-nighter. It would be 3 long days of driving because you have to add another couple hundred miles. You probably got to do 1,600 miles, maybe a little more. So it's quite a ways. To Creston, I only have to get to the 49th parallel, and a couple of miles across the border, there's our house in Creston. But it is straight north of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and that means in the summer I can drive through Idaho directly to Boise, Idaho, then through Nevada directly via Jackpot, Nevada, and all the way through the desert to Vegas, which I enjoy that ride very much. I like that drive. But with the age of the car I'm driving now and the condition it's in, I'd rather be on the I-15 just in case, anything needs to be attended to, and lots of services available. The speed is good, 80-mile-an-hour speed limit on that 4-lane highway up the I-15. You can't beat that, so you can make good time. And the car does get good mileage, so we're good. But I don't have to go through nasty mountain passes to do this drive either, which is another positive. And so it makes it a bit easier to pull off with the old Sonata I'm driving. I'm driving a 2011 Hyundai Sonata. Been a good car for us, and it's got us here. And we've been tooling around with it, and so far so good. So we'll see what happens. All right, we'll see what's going on. Let me say hi to everybody, and let's start trivia. We got 27 viewers here, so welcome one and all. Just seeing folks coming in. Nurse Nancy said hi to me first. She popped in here. Ready for some trivia. Dixie is here. Dixie Walker. Hi, Dixie. Agnes from New Jersey is here. My alert is for 20 minutes. Is at 7:30. We're now on. We're on. Rachel Hawaii, how you doing? She's saying, no, it's 8 Eastern. That is correct. Agnes, okay, notice said 8 p.m., but in 20 minutes doesn't take much to confuse me. She says, happy 2019, Agnes is saying. Be back in a little bit. Blaine, hi, Bruce and all. Glad to be back as we start 2019 with trivia. Happy New Year, all. Going to be a great year. Let's hope so. I'm sure it will, too. Welcome all to the new year, of course. Let's hear Paul Wilson. Hello, everybody. Paul Wilson, hello, Blaine there. How you doing? Alan Carter, hello, everybody. Paul Wilgus, hello, everybody. Sylvan Forrest, hi, Bruce and all trivia. Yay. Sylvan Forrest, thumbs ups, everybody. Jeff Sume, ready for New Year's trivia. Jeff is in Seattle. Deb Guimet is here from Northern New York State. Happy New Year, everybody. Hi, Deb. How you doing? Welcome to 2019. Brittany, hi, Bruce and all. I'm back for some trivia. She is here. We're ready to roll. 26 viewers are here already. 13 thumbs ups already. We're ready to go. How many miles to your house? I think I just answered that. Cat Rose, did the fog ever lift? It did. Deborah Blankenship, hi, everybody. Apparently, though, New Orleans got fogged in. It was Tampa Bay on a couple days ago, and then New Orleans had an issue with fog. So, it's that time of year. What are you going to do? T.R. Wolf, my folks were in the fog, got into Port of Tampa around 6 p.m. on the Rotterdam. So that was late. That was 12 hours and later than expected. I wonder, were they just driving out of there? If they were driving, it's not so bad. But if they were flying out of there, they might have missed a flight. Paul Wilson, Bruce, don't forget your snow chains. Debbie, hi, Bruce, and everyone. Took drive-through paradise, and the towns affected by the fire. Heard everyone talk about it, but so much difference seeing it. What devastation. Just got to be terrible. Blaine, did you you did one about Venice? Is that the one? That's right, Blaine. Thank you. Yeah. What was the video I did yesterday? It was about Venice, Italy. That's why I couldn't remember. I don't know why. I was thinking about the video I did a couple days earlier, and I forgot all about the Venice video about how they're going to charge $12 a passenger to visit Venice from a cruise ship, and they're also going to charge $12 to day visitors, even coming off a train for the day. Venice finds that day visitors that take selfies don't make them any money, so they're going to tax them or charge them a $12 fee to come on in. And the 50,000 residents are praying it'll lower the number of people. 30 million a year go to Venice already, 2.5 million a month, but of course more in summer than in winter. And the Venetians do not like giant cruise ships coming into town. They don't like it. They think it turns up the muck on the bottom of the canals. And so anyway, they're hoping for fewer cruise ships. We'll have to see how this plays out. I'm not sure if that's going to be it. Thank you, Blaine, for reminding me what it was. T.R. Wolf got picked up by a friend, lives in Sarasota. Oh, thank God, T.R. That's good news. I mean, it was late, but at least, they were able to just be driven home. Anyone who's flying out of there, that afternoon, they were screwed. They couldn't get out of there. Unbelievable. I wonder how many flights got canceled with the fog. You wonder. Cat Rose, I'm surprised have not gotten fogged in. She's saying, right on. Right on. That's the weather can wreak havoc. And Tampa, but I know that Galveston has had issues with fog occasionally. New Orleans, but yeah, Tampa gets it too. And if it gets really bad, they shut the port right down, and no one gets out, no one gets in, and cruise ships are waiting at sea, and the cruise ships are sitting in the port and not moving. So that can happen, unfortunately. All right, well, let's play some trivia. There's 33 of us here now. 15 thumbs ups going. Thank you very much, everybody. Let's fire up the old big ass iPad that I have here, and let's see what we can play first. I have a quiz here, and we'll see how you guys will do with this one. Let me just set up my my marker here. One moment here. Here we go, and hopefully that'll work like that. Here we go. Okay. The first quiz of the day. Here we go, everybody. Get ready. Can you tell me the top 25 countries in the world with the highest population density? That's the most people in the smallest space. What are the 25 countries in the world that have the highest population density in the world? Let's see how we're doing. James Haswell is here. Happy New Year. Thanks, James. Cat Rose, Sacramento can get it also. See, can get foggy in Sacramento too. Obviously, Frisco. Agnes and Nurse Nancy are thinking the United States of America can get has a high population density. Well, there's a lot of people in America, 350 plus million, maybe even 360 million. but it's not in the top 25. So it's not that crowded in the US yet, not to make the top 25. Deb Guimet is thinking India because you've got, what, 1.2 billion or more. And correct, number 18 country in the world for population density is India. 989, I think it's 989 people per square mile. So that's number 18. Sylvia and James are thinking China might be a country that would be a high population density. No, China has more land than India has, and so it's not in the top 25. Even though China is the world's most populated country in the world, has the highest number of people, they got the land to support it, or at least, you know, more or less have the land to support it. Not the 25 most crowded countries in the world. Deb Guimet is thinking Japan. The island nation of Japan. It is just on the list. Number 23, 875 people per square mile. So Japan is in there. John McGuire is here. Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you, John, and same to you and your family. Welcome to the show. Nurse Nancy is thinking India. We got it. Japan from Paul Williams. We have that. Deb Guimet is thinking Monaco, one of the most beautiful places out there, I think. Monaco is the number 1 country for density. I don't know if you know this, but Monaco is about 1 square mile. That's about it. It's a mile by a mile. There are 45,781 people in that square mile, making it the highest density country in the world. Monaco, right on the French Riviera, or the Monaco Riviera, what do you call it? And by far, it is all alone in number 1. Deborah had China. We've done that. Sylvia is guessing Singapore. That is the number 2 country for density. It's a city-state, although they have much more land than Monaco does. But still, 18,555 people per square mile. And I think we're talking about 5 million people there. So there's quite a bit more land there, but 5 million people, way more than the 45,000 in Monaco. So yeah, Singapore, number 2 in the world for population density. TR Wolf is coming in with 2 guesses. TR, give me 1 guess at a time. 1 guess per text. I'll take Japan as your first one. Second one won't count. Paul Wilgus, Ireland is his guess. Ireland, no, Ireland is not in one of the top 25. Although it's a small island, there's enough space. They don't have millions and millions of people there. Dixie had Japan. We've done that. Agnes is guessing Pakistan as one of the most densely populated countries. No, Pakistan does not make the list. They have enough land to spread them out. Monaco, we've got. Singapore, we've just done. Holland, Deb Guimet, Guilmet is thinking Holland, or the Netherlands, as we also call it. Number 13, 13th place, 1,287 people, 13th most densely populated country in the world. Dixie Walker, Mexico. The country of Mexico does not make the list. Turkey, Sylvia is guessing Turkey here. Nope, Turkey has enough land for their 80-odd million. Linda Buffington had China, and China we've already got, but it didn't make the list, Linda. Nurse Nancy, Switzerland is her guess. What about Switzerland, Bruce? Nope, not enough millions of people there. Hong Kong, not a country unto itself, used to be, but now part of China. Blaine, the Vatican. What about the Vatican? And guess what? The Vatican is in this list. The number 3 country in the world for density. 4,709 people would be the count. However, I don't think 4,700 people live in the Vatican. The Vatican, I don't think has that kind of population, but it's less than a square mile. It's smaller than a square mile, and it works out to 4,709 people. But the Vatican, the 3rd most populous country in the world, even though they have St. Peter's Square, lots of room, they're hanging around there. But yep, Vatican, number 3. Well done. Nurse Nancy is thinking about Korea now. South Korea, North Korea. You know what? South Korea is number 12 at 1,303 people per square mile. North Korea does not make the list. So you got it half right. Deb is wondering about Germany. She said her autocorrect, her spell correct kicked in there. Germany is her guess. No, Germany does have a good sized population, but they have a lot of land too, or at least enough to not make the 25. Nurse Nancy, what about Bakersfield, Bruce? The Bakersfield population density's got to count for something. Sorry, no can do on that one. How about the Philippines, though? The Philippines has come in. No, sorry, Nurse Nancy. Philippines is not in the top 25 for density. South Korea, we've got Bahrain. Blaine is wondering about Bahrain. That's number 4, 4,224 people per square mile. And again, Bahrain is a small island in the Gulf region of the Mideast, and it counts. Blaine guessing the Netherlands. We've done that. Sylvia Swan, Jamaica. Does Jamaica come in there? It does not make the list of the top 25 most crowded countries. Agnes, though, is thinking Taiwan, and you got one, Agnes. Number 8 country in the world, 1,668 people per square mile. A lot of people live in Taiwan, and it shows. Ghana, James Haswell is wondering about the country of Ghana. I don't have it as a top 25. The Vatican, we've got. Taiwan, we got. Cool Jazz, we need to go. We need a new go-to word for 2019. Going to go with Richmond or New York City. When in doubt, start guessing. Blaine, how about the Maldives? Yes, sir. The number 6 country in the world for population density. The Maldives, 2,758 people per square mile. Brittany Lockwood is thinking Hungary. Nope, Hungary not working it. Romania, James wondering about Romania. Nope, not in the top 25. And then Deb is thinking Reunion. That's not going to work. Brittany, Palestine is her guess. Palestine not showing in the top 25. Philippines, we did. Israel just popped up here. Yes, the 22nd most populous density country is Israel. 932 people. Nurse Nancy, you got that one. Brittany Lockwood is thinking the island country of Cuba. It is not on the list, not Cuba. Haiti from Cool Jazz. Haiti. Yep, number 20 in the world, 940 people per square mile. A lot of misery in Haiti. A lot of misery in Haiti. TR Wolf, Indonesia. No, Indonesia has a lot of space, a lot of islands, and a lot of population, but not in the top 25. Nurse Nancy, Dominican Republic is her guess. Nope, not on here either. Brittany Lockwood, the United Kingdom. The UK, nope, not that crowded. Haiti, we've got. Gibraltar is not a country unto itself. It's a territory. India, we've done. Malta is a guess. That is the number 5 country in the world for population density. 3,421 people per square mile. Malta definitely is in there. Sylvia's thinking Cayman Islands. No, Cayman Islands wouldn't make the cut anyway, but they're part of the UK, so we don't count it. Vietnam, Paul Wilgus is wondering, Vietnam, is it a top 25? Not for population density, not yet. Malta, we have. Taiwan, we have. Thailand is another guess. Nope, Thailand is not on the list either. Sorry, John. James had Vietnam. Deb is thinking Bangladesh. Number 7 country for population density, Bangladesh. 2,678 people per square mile. Yes, there's a lot of people there. Blaine has it as well. Jeff Sumi had South Korea. We did that. Sylvia is wondering about the country of Spain, España. Nope, it is not in the top 25 for population density. Brittany Lockwood, France is her guess. Nope, France not in there either. Barbados. Blaine is wondering, number 9 country, Barbados, 1,652 people. Nurse Nancy, Egypt. No, although a lot of people in Egypt live in a very cramped area of Egypt, the Nile Delta. The rest of the country is barren, and you average out the size of the country by the population. Doesn't make the top 25. TR Wolf is thinking Liechtenstein. Nope, it did not make the cut. Lebanon from Blaine. Yep, Lebanon, number 16, 1,090 people per square mile. Brittany had Israel. We've done already. Brittany came in with Egypt. We've done it. James Haswell, Burma. What about Burma? No, and if I'm not mistaken, Burma is now known as Myanmar, and it didn't make it either. San Marino, Blaine is wondering, San Marino, you got it, Blaine. Number 11, 1,375 people per square mile. San Marino makes it. Vietnam, we have. Panama is a new guess. Panama, nope, didn't make the cut. Poland did not make the cut either. Lebanon, we've tried. Jeff, let's continue on. Sri Lanka from Sylvia. Sri Lanka is number 25. Just made the list at 800 people per square mile. Brittany had Dominican Republic. We've done already. Saint Martin is half Dutch, half French, so it's not its own independent country. Thailand, we've done. Tanzania is a new guess, but doesn't work for this quiz. Denmark, another guess. Nope, not Denmark. Cuba, no. Aruba. Brittany Lockwood is wondering. Nope, not Aruba. Oh no, I am late, says Sebastian. Welcome, Sebastian. UAE, United Arab Emirates. No, lots of land off the coast for the UAE for folks that live there, but it's very barren. Sicily, that's not a country, Jim Thomas. Italy, Agnes is thinking. What about Italy? That owns, that's where Sicily is. Nope, not Italy. Nature Nerd Outdoors. I'm 70 from 1,000K. Way to go, Nature Nerd. Keep posting content. They will come. Blaine, Sri Lanka, we've done. James Haswell, New Zealand. No, New Zealand, not enough population. Bahamas, cool jazz. No, the Bahamas have a lot of land on a lot of islands. I think it's 700 islands. So Bahamas are not packed in there, although there are a lot of folks in Nassau. Trinidad and Tobago from Sylvia. Nope, and not working there either. Cyprus, we've done. There's Tobago there. Belgium is on the list, number 19, 945 people per square mile. T.R. Worth got Belgium. Well done. Blaine also came with Belgium. Jeff Sume wondering about Rwanda. That's number 15, 1,096 right there. Well done. And Debbie Manuel, Turkey. We've done Turkey. Zimbabwe, another guess. No, not working. Who else we got here? Rwanda we have done. Comoros, yep, number 21 is Comoros, 932. Way to go, Blake. Turks and Caicos, El Salvador, nope. Cameroon, no. Liechtenstein and Congo, nope. No, we're done. The countries that are left are Mauritius, number 10 overall, 1,632. Nauru, N-A-U-R-U, 1,228. Tuvalu, 997 people, and Burundi, 816 people. Those all made the bottom, the 10 to 20 rank. Those are the countries that made the list for the most densely populated countries in the world. And that's quiz number 1 done. We'll move on to another and see how we do with this one. All right, let's continue on. How about this one? Can you tell me the countries of the world that have the most children 5 years or under? What, under the age of 5, that would be 4 years or under. What countries in the world have the most children 4 years of age or younger? And let me know what your thoughts are on that one. Here we go. Was just going to say that, laugh out loud, Nurse Nancy says, Sebastian, I need to find my name and I'll be back. Sylvia, sure you were Nurse Nancy laughing out loud. Deb Gourmet, what about India, Bruce? Is the country of India one of those? Yes, number 1 country in the world with children under 4 or under, 126,808,000 children 4 or younger in India. 120 million. Think about how many countries don't even have that many people in their entire country. Incredible. Nurse Nancy, laugh out loud. Sylvia, just kidding. Linda, Mexico is her guess. Children, yes. Mexico has 10.3 million. The Philippines, Agnes is coming in with the Philippines. 11 million children 4 or under. Rwanda, Nurse Nancy is wondering about. Rwanda. I do not have Rwanda on the list at all. Mexico, we have Alan thinking Canada. Nope. Sylvia is wondering about Spain. España does not make the top 30 at all. Zimbabwe, Jim Thomas, Zimbabwe is a guess. No, Zimbabwe is not in the top 30 either. Brittany's thinking United States of America. The USA, would it have a bunch of kids? It does. United States has 20,957,000 out of 360 million 4 and under. So a little over 5%, almost 6% of the country, 4 and under. Russia is guessed from Nurse Nancy. Russia is 7.3 million children at 4 and under. They're kind of in the middle of the pack there. Brittany Lockwood is thinking about Hungary, the country of Hungary, not in the top 30. Egypt, Brittany Lockwood, excuse me, Egypt, yep, 8.7 million, just behind Mexico. John McGuire, India, number one, we have it. South Africa is another guess. South Africa, here we go, 5.2 million, 4 and under. That would be about the 24th highest in the world. Turkey, Sylvia Swan is wondering about the country of Turkey, 6.6 million, kind of around 20th place overall. We have Turkey from Brittany Lockwood. Then we have Nurse Nancy guessing Portugal. No, Portugal does not make the cut. Not big enough population. Sylvia Swan, Jamaica, no, not making the cut either. Brazil is coming in. That is Blaine guessing Brazil at 18.1 million children, 4 and under in Brazil. That would be about the top 8 in the world. Colombia, Nurse Nancy is wondering, does it make the cut of the top 30? Yes, it does. 4.3 million in Colombia. That would be around 26th place or so. Brittany Lockwood is wondering about the country of Japan. What number are we here? Yeah, 5.54 million out of 80 million Japanese. 5.4 are 4 and under. This is a problem for Japan. Not enough live births per year. You divide that number by 4 to get the actual annual, because this is 4 and under. You're talking 1.1 to 1.5 million births a year out of 80 million. They are not replicating themselves fast enough, and they've got a labor shortage. Japan is in economic recession. It's not growing. Debbie de Guimet, Brazil, we have. Brittany Lockwood, Canada. No, Canada is not on the list for the top 30 in the world. No, Canada's not on the list, but we only have 36 million people. To make the list, we'd have to have 3.7 million, and we don't have that kind of a number here. Sebastian, I have a, what is that? I have a crunchy up my tongue. I can't get it out. I have something up my tongue, and I can't get it out. I don't know what he's talking about. I can't decipher that. Deb, USA, we've got Nurse Nancy, the Vatican. Sorry, no can do. Blaine is thinking Niger, the country of Niger. And I'm looking here. No, sir, it did not make the list in the top 30. James Haswell, the United Kingdom, the UK. I do not have the UK in the top 30 either. Taiwan, Sylvia Swan. Sylvia, Taiwan is a guess coming in, and I don't show it. Taiwan is not in the top 30 for children 4 and under. James Haswell is guessing that France might be in there, and he just made the cut at 29th. 3.8 million children 4 and under in France. Jim Thomas, Germany. The country of Germany is not in the top 30. Not good. That's not good news. Germany needs more people. Indonesia. Deb is thinking Indonesia. Yes. Indonesia, number 4 in the world. 21.6 million children 4 and under. Strong growth rate in Indonesia. Ghana. Sylvia is guessing Ghana. And I do not have Ghana on my list. Kenya, Brittany, Kenya, yep, 6.35 million children in Kenya. Looks like around 20th place in the world. Brittany had Brazil. We have it already. Soviet Egypt, we've done it. We've done that already. Brittany, Argentina. Argentina is not in the top 30. Chile, the next guest coming in. No can do. Sorry, Brittany. Brittany then came in with España, and I don't see Spain in the top 30. China, T.R. Wolf, number 2 country in the world for children 4 and under. 84 million children 4 and under. Yes, China, number 2. The Bahamas, no can do. Venezuela, I'm going to say Sebastian is guessing Venezuela. I think he's coming in with Venezuela. And the good news is Venezuela is not one of the 30 countries with the most children 4 and under, because in reality they are starving to death in Venezuela. The country is a basket case, an economic and political basket case. Who in their right mind would have children there? I would not have a child in Venezuela. If I could prevent it, I wouldn't do it. Nurse Nancy, Uruguay. No, Uruguay is not on this list. Ecuador. Agnes is thinking Ecuador. Not on the list. Afghanistan. Afghanistan. Shockingly, 5 million children, 4 and under, in Afghanistan today, in that war-torn region. I don't know why you'd want to have a kid. Of course, I'm of a Western descent, so we know why it's lack of birth control, and what a sad situation Afghanistan has been for decades. Jim Thomas, no, Nurse Nancy. The Vatican is pretty much a male population, so I don't think so. Garrick Tech Tan, GT for short. How you doing, GT? Hi from Singapore. Hello from Singapore to you. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for joining me tonight. Deb Guimet, what about Nigeria, Bruce? Nigeria, yes, number 3 country in the world with children 4 and under. 24.8 million children 4 and under in Nigeria. Yes, absolutely. Nurse Nancy, thanks. Jim Thomas. Brittany Lockwood, Italy, Bruce. Italy. No, Italy is not in the top 30. The Philippines, Nurse Nancy. The Philippines, Bruce. Have we already done it? We've already done the Philippines. They're in around 10th place. Brittany Lockwood, Korea. Any of the Koreas. Korea once, Korea twice, 3 times Korea. No can do. Did we do Korea already? We have not done Korea, and Korea is not in the top 30. No. Neither north nor south. Australia, Blaine is coming in with Australia. No, Australia is not in the top 30. South Africa. South Africa, we've done 5.2 million. We've done South Africa. Ireland, Brittany Lockwood. What about Ireland? No, not in the top 30. Netherlands, no, not in the top 30. South Korea, no. Saudi Arabia, nope, not in the top 30 for children 4 and under. What do we got here? Somalia. Sylvia's wondering, Somalia, and survey says nope. Cool Jazz. What about Colombia, Bruce? The country of Colombia, not showing it in. We've already done Colombia. Sorry, done Colombia. Bangladesh. Here we go. Bangladesh. 18.9 million children 4 and younger. Probably 7th in the world. Turkey, the country of Turkey, we've done already. Thank you. Vanuatu. No, not Vanuatu. Cambodia. No, Cambodia not either. Vietnam, I can make that out. Yep, 8.1 million children, probably about 15th place in the world. Steamer got Vietnam. Nurse Nancy, Russia, we've done Russia already. Poland, looking, no Poland here. Iraq, Brittany Lockwood. What about Iraq? Believe it or not, 4.2 million children in Iraq, 4 and younger, makes it about the 26th highest number in the world. So Iraqis are having children, and what a place to do it. Albania, Blaine, Albania. No, sir, not on the list. Morocco. Another guest coming in. Nope, not Morocco. Pakistan. Here we are. Pakistan, number 6, right behind the USA. 19.3 million children 4 and younger in Pakistan. Monaco, no. Egypt, we've done. And Ghana. I'm just triple checking Egypt. We've done Egypt. Yeah, we've done Egypt. Ghana, no can do. Philippines, we've done. Venezuela is a perfect example of why socialism fails. There you go. Steaming Bean. Yemen, the country of Yemen, is number 30 on the list. 3.7 million children 4 and under. What a terrible time to be in Yemen. Steamer Ethiopia. Yes, sir. Number 9 in the world. 13.6 million children in Ethiopia. Short life expectancy. Poor, one of the poorest countries in the world. Sad story. Congo, Steaming Bean. Yep, Democratic Republic of the Congo, another very poor country, 12.2 million children 4 and under. Very sad story there. Uruguay, no. Uganda, yes. Number 20 in the world, 6 million children 4 and under. One of the poorest countries in the world. Many children starve there. Sri Lanka, no. Not on the list. Chad, nope, not on the list. Thailand, yes, number about 20, 4.5 million, about 25 actually, 4.5 million children there. Thailand, although more prosperous than other countries. Congo, we have. Laos, no, I don't have Laos. Mozambique, nope, Mozambique is not on this list either. Iran, yes. The country of Iran, 6.4 million children, 4 and under, around the about 18th place in the world for children. Steaming Bean, Kuwait, nope, not enough people there. Guinea, no. Israel, no. Ivory Coast, nope. Tunisia, no. Eritrea, nope. Bangladesh, Zimbabwe, no. A lot of these places do not have access to birth control. You are correct, Kat. Deb, Myanmar, yes, Myanmar, 4.1 million is about 28th on the list. There are only 2 countries left, both poor, both in Africa. I do not see guesses yet, and I'm just double checking to go back. I don't think I've had this guess come in. I'm just going to double check. Doesn't look like it. 2 countries in Africa are left to go, and the guesses are coming in. Malawi, Nauru. No, the countries are Tanzania, 7 million, and Sudan with 5.5 million kids, 4 and under. Those finish off this quiz. Let me tell you the answers one last time. On the 30 top countries for children 4 and under, India, number 1, 126.8 million children in India, 4 and younger. How do they survive? I don't know. 84 million in China, 24 million in Nigeria, 21 in Indonesia, 20.9 million in America, 19.3 Pakistan, Bangladesh 18.9, 18.1 in Brazil, 13.6 million in Ethiopia. Hold on one second, folks. I'm quickly losing my charge. I've got to plug this baby in to keep it alive. There we go. Let's see here. Ethiopia, Democratic of the Congo, 12.2 million. Philippines, 11 million. Mexico, 10. Egypt, 8.7. Vietnam, 8.1. And from 7 million down, we have Russia, Tanzania, Turkey, Iran, Kenya, Uganda, Japan at 5.5 million. Sudan, South Africa, Afghanistan at 5 million. Thailand, 4.5. Colombia, Iraq, Myanmar at 4.1. France, 3.8, Yemen, 3.7 million children, 4 and younger. Those are the countries that lead the count of the most kids. Wow, that is something. All right, we're getting close here. I've got a top 10 for you, a quick 10. We'll see how you do on this one. The quick 10 question is the countries of the world that have the most airline passengers. Now, I'm talking about nationals. So I'm talking about peoples of a country, not the number of people flying in a country in total. I'm talking about countries, people with their own passport. What countries have the most passengers flying airplanes? Nurse Nancy, the USA is number 1. 800 million passengers a year. 800 million American passengers a year are on planes. All right, 800 million Americans. 360 million exist, live in America or are American, but 800 million. That means people fly more than once on average for the whole country. It's amazing. China, Nurse Nancy, that is the number 2 country. 436 million doesn't equal 1 per person in China with 1.3 billion. Only about a third of the country has flown at least once, and a lot of Chinese fly often. So that is a quickly growing country for air flights, and over time it'll become number 1, I'm sure. Paul Wilgus is thinking United Kingdom. That is the 3rd country, number 33 in the world. 131 million UKers or United Kingdom residents fly every year. Brittany had the USA. Deb Guimet, Japan, number 5 in the world. 113 million of them fly. Brittany Lockwood is thinking Canada. Canada does not make the top 10. 36 million people. We wouldn't make the top 10, but there's a lot of Canadians that do fly. Blaine, the United States. Linda had China. Brittany had China. Agnes, South Korea as the guess. Not on the top 10. Japan, we've done. Germany, Number 4, Germany. 115 million Germans flew at least once, some twice, some 5 times. Nurse Nancy, France did not make the top 10. What do we got here? Nathan Davies thinking Singapore. Singaporeans fly a lot, but Singaporeans would have to fly on average, 15 times a year to make this list. So not going to happen. Brittany Lockwood, Brazil. Yes, 98 million Brazilians flew last year. United Arab Emirates, no. There were hundreds of millions of people flying in and out of the UAE, but the population of the United Arab Emirates of actual UAE nationals, they'd have to fly 100 times each to make this list. There's no way. Sebastian Shore, Spain. Nope, didn't make it. Blaine, Germany. We've got Ireland. Blaine is thinking, and you know what? Ireland is number 6. 102 million. That to me is astounding. But it shows Ryanair and EasyJet and other airlines are so cheap in and out of Ireland. The Irish can afford to fly easily to Europe for not a lot of money, and they do. They take advantage of it. Ireland. India, TR Wolf. Yep, you got it, TR. Number 8 country in the world. Irish fly more than Indian nationals. To give you an idea, but India is quickly moving up this list. Brittany, I will be a part of that number for this year. Agnes, talking about Russia. No, Russia didn't make the cut. Ireland, we got. Blaine, India, we have it. Blaine, Indonesia, number 10 country. 88 million, leaving us 1 country to go. And Blaine got it with Turkey, number 9 country, 96 million. That completes this quiz. We've got her done. A bunch of guesses kept coming in. The USA, China, UK, Germany, Japan, Ireland, Brazil, India, Turkey, and Indonesia made the top 10 list of countries with nationals flying the most. Quite an amazing list there. Okay, let's do another quiz right here. See what we can do. Sorry. Here we go. Can you name for me, one moment, please. Here we go, right there. Can you name all of the movies that Gene Wilder has been in? Gene Wilder movies. Fire away with your favorite Gene Wilder movie, and let's see how many of you can pick off the 22 movies that Gene Wilder was in as an actor. We're going to look and see what guesses come in here. Gene Wilder movies. Here we go. Silver Streak, Deb Guimet. Yes, indeed. Silver Streak, 1976. He played George Caldwell in that movie. Frankenstein, Agnes. Blaine got it correct. Young Frankenstein, but I'll give it to you, Agnes. You and Blaine nailed it. Same with Paul Wilgus. Young Frankenstein, 1974. Shot in black and white, so it looks timeless even today. An absolute wonderful movie. He played the title role, Young Frankenstein. T.R. Wolf, Blazing Saddles, absolutely. 1974, the same year he did Young Frankenstein, he did Blazing Saddles. He was Jim the Waco Kid. Absolutely. Debbie Manuel, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Yes, indeed. 1971, he played the title role, Willy Wonka, in the Chocolate Factory. 1971, that movie is timeless. T.R. Wolf, Blazing Saddles, we have it. Debbie, Willy Wonka, and Sylvia never watched his movie. She says, oh my gosh, he made some fantastic movies. Lady in Red, Deb Guimet, yes. The Woman in Red, 1984, he played Teddy Pierce in that role. Brittany, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Rob George, Willy Wonka, Brittany Lockwood, The Producers, yes. He played The Producers, his second all-time movie that he played, 1968. He played Leo Bloom, and of course that movie eventually became a Broadway play, and then a movie again with the current actors who played it on Broadway. And at the moment, the name escapes me for both actors. I'm too wound up here with this quiz, but a successful movie for sure. Story about The Producers. Zero Mostel was in The Producers with Gene Wilder. And Gene Wilder personally took out an ad in the Variety magazine, the Hollywood Variety magazine. He paid $2,000 out of his own pocket to buy a one-page ad to promote the movie, the producers, because Warner Brothers, who I believe owned it at the time, wasn't paying a dime to promote the movie. They thought it was a flop. They didn't want to spend any more money on top of what they spent already to make it. Gene Wilder personally paid $2,000 to advertise that movie with a full-page ad. And that movie, wherever it played, started selling out. And Warner Brothers reluctantly started to promote the movie and expose it onto more theater screens. How about backing up your own product? Unbelievable story. But forevermore, the writer and the producer of Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, he hired Gene Wilder again and again and again, and again, because you never forget someone who's loyal to you. And of course, he's a hilarious actor. Blaine, See No Evil, Hear No Evil. 1989, his third last movie. Dave Lyons was the title role. He played Stir Crazy Jimmy Mead. Yes, sir. Jimmy, well done. 1980, Stir Crazy. He was Skip Donahue. Fantastic movie. The Woman in Red, we have Brittany, See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Blaine, Hanky Panky. Blaine is thinking, yep, to 1982, he played Michael Jordan, the title role. Michael Jordan in Hanky Panky. Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. Let me take a look here. Was he in that movie? Did I find this? No, I'm not finding it. Sorry, not finding it. But Bonnie and Clyde. Blaine, you are correct. Blaine, Bonnie and Clyde. He was in the 1967 movie. Bonnie and Clyde, his first ever movie. How about that? The Frisco Kid. Blaine is thinking, I think you're right. The Frisco Kid, 1979. He played Avram in The Frisco Kid. Haunted Honeymoon, TRW. Yes, 1986. Larry Abbott, he played in The Haunted Honeymoon. Funny About Love. Yep, his second last ever movie, 1990. Duffy Bergman, he played in Funny About Love. Steamy Bean, Waterworld? I don't think so. He wasn't in Waterworld. Brittany Lockwood, Everything You Want to Know About Sex. And We're Afraid to Ask. In 1972, Dr. Doug Ross, he was in that movie. Debbie Emanuel, Stir Crazy. We Have a Steaming Bean. Traveling Bruce, The Motion Picture. The Motion Picture. I don't have it. I don't have that movie. Brittany Lockwood, Adventure of Sherlock Holmes. The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother was the name of the movie. 1975. He was Sigerson Holmes, apparently, in that movie. World's Greatest Lover. Yes, sir. 1977. He played Rudy Valentine. Well done, Tierra Wolf. Cool Jazz. Madeline Kahn was funny too. Wasn't she ever just dynamite? Silver Streak. We have The World's Greatest Lover. We've got it already. What the devil is the question? Gene Wilder movies. What movies was Gene Wilder in? Linda Buffington, Laughing Out Loud. Steaming Bean, Young Frankenstein. We've got it already. Blaine, Sunday Lovers is his guess. Yep, 1980. He was Skippy in Sunday Lovers. Unboxed Warehouse. Hello. I was born in 77. Right on. Steaming Bean. Bruce missed my joke on the motion picture. Sorry, I'm too wound up to get this done right. Sorry, I missed it. Blaine, notice Gene loved to have some lover type titles. I guess he did. We've got 4 to go. We have one movie here from 1970. Start the blank, blank, blank. 1970. Let's see here. Oh gosh, I don't know how you'd get this one. It ended in Cousin in the Bronx was the last 3 or 4 words of this movie. The Blank Prince, 1974. And in 1991, he played a movie in a movie called Blank You. Don't get dirty on me now. What's the name of that movie? Blank You. Let's see here. Brittany, The Little Prince. Nope. Yes, The Little Prince. Thank you. 1974. That's right. He was the fox. Thank you, Brittany. Start the Revolution Without Me. Yep, 1970. Start the Revolution. Claude Philippe. He played that role. Leaves us 3 to go. Deb Guimet, Steaming Bean. We got it. My peeps got the joke. I didn't. I missed it. There are 3 movies left to go. One of them from 1974 is called Rhinoceros. He was Stanley. 1970, Quack Sir Fortune Has a Cousin in the Bronx is the name of the movie. I never heard of this movie. And here we go. Thank you, Blaine. Another You was his last movie in 1991. That completed the quiz regarding Gene Wilder movies. He started it with Bonnie and Clyde in 1968. The producers in 68. Sorry, Bonnie and Clyde 67. Producers 68. Start the Revolution Without Me. Quack Sir Fortune Has a Cousin in the Bronx. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory in 71. Everything you always want to know about sex, but we're afraid to ask in 72. In 74, he did 4 movies. Rhinoceros, Blazing Saddles, The Little Prince, Young Frankenstein. 75, The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother. Then in 76, he did Silver Street. In 77, The World's Greatest Lover. 79, The Frisco Kid. 1980, Sunday Lovers and Stir Crazy. 1982, Hanky Panky. 84, The Woman in Red. 86, Haunted Honeymoon. 89, See No Evil, Hear No Evil. 1990, Funny About Love. And 1991, his last movie, Another You. And that would be the movie career of Gene Wilder. And he passed away a few years ago. 1 or 2 years ago, he passed away and has left us. But he left us some great memories on cinema. One more trivia question, and that's it from LA for LA trivia. Get ready, kids. Blaine, thanks. But my wife is the movie expert. Pays to have a wife with a film degree, I guess. Laughing out loud. Well done, you guys. All right, here is the last quiz of the night. There are 28 of you here. I have 24 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, so much. Here is the last quiz of the night. Can you tell me the 52 countries where you can find a Starbucks? What 52 countries in the world can you find a Starbucks? Let's go, Starbucks lovers. Give me your best guess, and let's see how you do while I set up my unit here. The 52 countries of the world with a Starbucks. Here we go. Nurse Nancy, Debbie Emanuel coming in with the United States of America. Absolutely. The USA you can find in North America. Thank you. You can find a Starbucks there. Alrighty. Other countries. Canada, Debbie Emanuel. Yes, Debbie, you got it. Royal Caribbean. That's a country unto itself. Japan, Agnes is thinking. Yep, we got Japan. We have Brittany Lockwood, the United States. We have Blaine coming in with China. Correct, sir. That's another country. Paul Wilgus is guessing Mexico. Yes, sir. United Kingdom. Deb is coming in with the UK. Yep, correct. Who else have we got here? Spania. Sebastian, you got it, buddy. Spain it is. Kirk Brunson, the country of Seattle. That's a place. Debbie Emanuel, Japan. We've got already. The Bliss, thank you, Alan Carter. Paul Wilgus, United Kingdom. Agnes, Spain. Dixie Walker, USA. Blaine, South Korea. In Asia, yep, that is correct. South Korea has Starbucks. TR Wolf, United Kingdom for England. We got a Nurse Nancy, UAE, United Arab Emirates. Yes, indeed, UAE does work. Who else we got? India. Blaine is thinking India. Yep, we got India. Thank you. Taiwan. Yes, that's another one. Dixie Walker is thinking Mexico. We just did that. France in Europe. Yep, France indeed. Mexico. We have USA. We have Australia. Oceania. That is correct. Oceania. Australia makes it work. Brittany Lockwood. The Bahamas. Yep, that's right. The Bahamas is another one. Taiwan, we've got Ireland just came in. That's another one. Jim Thomas, you know the way California acts, we are our own country, and so we have more than enough Starbucks in our country to make the list fat. That's true. Debbie Emanuel, South Korea, we've got it. Moving on, France, we have China, we have South Africa. In Africa, it is not, there is no Starbucks in South Africa. How about that? What about the next guess here? What are we at? Where are we at? Korea, any of the Koreas. We have South Korea, but not North Korea. All right. Jamaica, Dixie Walker is wondering about Jamaica. Nope, there are no Starbucks in Jamaica. Indonesia, yes, there are Starbucks in Indonesia. Russia would be correct for Europe. That's another one. South Africa, we have New Zealand. Brittany Lockwood, yep. Oceania, New Zealand, Australia, New Zealand, correct. Who else we got now? Turkey. Blaine is wondering about Turkey. Yes, sir. We have another one. Thank you. Australia, we have Netherlands. Yep, that's another one. Tim Horton, I like Singapore. Blaine is wondering about Singapore. That is another Asian country. Thank you. Ireland, we've got already. There we have. Thank you. Moving on, UAE, we have. Moving into the next one, Singapore, we've got. Next one, the Philippines. Yeah, there we go. Philippines, thank you. Czech Republic. Blaine is wondering about the Czech Republic. Thank you, sir. I will add that to the list. Sebastian, it is not Starbucks in Spain. It's a battery. Okay. Agnes, Denmark. Denmark. Yep, thank you. There's the Denmark. I'm looking for that. Kirk Brunson, Canada. Thank you. We've got Canada, of course. Who's next here? Thailand. Yep, thank you. That's another one off the list. Jamaica, no. Norway. Norway. You know what? I don't have Norway. I do not have Norway as a country for Starbucks. I don't have Norway. Saudi Arabia, though, that one sounds pretty darn good to me. Saudi, here we go. Saudi Arabia is definitely on the list. Denmark, we've done. Thank you. Panama. Panama. No, I do not show Panama at all. Hungary. Yes, there are Starbucks in Hungary. Who's next here? New Zealand, we've got. Sweden is another guess that just came in here. Thank you. We'll take that. Bolivia. Nope, not Bolivia. Nope. Next country, Monaco. Monaco. Not Monaco. Monaco, not in Europe. No, surprisingly, not Monaco. Holland, which would be Denmark, perhaps. So we've got that. Who's next here? Italy. Sylvia Swan. Italy. They just opened in Italy. I know for a fact that they're in Italy. They just opened. China, we've got. Who else is here? Slovakia. Well, Czech Republic, and then Slovakia. No, Slovakia on its own is not here. Sweden, we've done. Belgium, we've got it now. Thank you, Belgium. Who is next here? Luxembourg. No, Luxembourg does not show with a Starbucks. Malaysia. Yes, there's another one off the list. Malaysia. One moment here. Just sorry, folks. I need to just make an adjustment here. There we go. Make a little more there. Okay, sorry. Where was I? Malaysia. Finland. Finland does not show in Europe. Finland does not show. Guess my feed is behind everybody. Linda saying, Deb Guimet, Belgium. We've got Belgium. Thank you. Belize. Nurse Nancy. Belize. No, does not show. There is a Starbucks in Montego Bay, Jamaica. What year's that list? Well, you could, if you are more accurate, I'll give it to you. But this list is probably too old. That's why it doesn't show. Sorry. Continuing on. Brazil. Yes, I've got Brazil right here. Who's next? Costa Rica. Costa Rica. I'm not getting it there. Not getting Costa Rica either. And if this list is too old, I apologize for that. Paul Wilson, I had to go for Walmart, finished unloading the trailer, so I had to move the truck. Blaine, Portugal. Yes, sir. Portugal in Europe. Thank you. I hate when that happens, Linda B. Greece. Greece. Yes, that's another country in Europe. Thank you. Finland. No. Kuwait. Kuwait. In the let me see. Yes, Kuwait is definitely on the list. It's under Asia here. That's why I'm having trouble. It is here. Switzerland. Yes, in Europe. Thank you. That's another one gone. Let's see here. Turkey. We've got already. Norway is not here, although I think someone said it is. Kazakhstan. No, no Kazakhstan. France. Yes, we've done already. Iraq. Iraq. I'm not showing Iraq on this list. No. Ireland. I'm not showing Ireland either. Hong Kong, no. Austria, yeah, there we go. Austria, there it is. Thank you. Afghanistan, no. El Salvador, nope. Yes, sorry. Yep, I got it. El Salvador, thank you. Antarctica, no. Pakistan, no. And Lebanon, yes, there's Lebanon. There's another one. We are quickly getting these done. Saudi Arabia, we've done already. I'm looking for Mideast countries. 1, 2, 3, 4 Mideast countries. 4 more. I'm looking for Asia one more time. I'm looking for 2, 3 Europe and a couple of South America. That's all I need. Poland, Israel, Poland, no. Yes, thank you. Poland, there it is. Thank you, Poland. Israel, no. New Zealand, we've done. Israel, Singapore, we have done Singapore. Thank you. Egypt, we've done. Argentina, yes, there it is. Argentina, that's one of them. Jordan, that's another Mideast country. Thank you. Chile, yes, that's a South American country. Both Blaine and Brittany got that one. Argentina, we just did. Thank you. Chile, Iran, no Starbucks in Iran. I'm still looking for 1, 2, 3 Mideast countries, and they're small Mideast countries. Colombia and Bolivia, no. Colombia, no. Neither of those will work for me. One South American country left. One starts with the letter P. United Arab Emirates, we've done the UAE already. I need one country in Europe, starts with an R. Sudan, no can do Sudan. I need a country in Europe, starts with a C. Another one in Europe starts with a B. Cyprus, we've got it. Here it is. Cyprus is one of them. The country now with a B in Europe. When P, Peru, there it is. Thank you. That's South America. A country in Europe with an R. Lebanon just came through here. I don't need Lebanon. I need a Mideast country with a B, a Mideast country with an O, a Mideast country with a Q, Asian country with a V. Romania just came in. Thank you. That's the European country I needed. I got a European country with a B. That's it. Bulgaria, there it is. That's the last one. I need a country with a V in Asia. I need a country with a Q in Mideast, O with Mideast, and a B in the Mideast. Romania, Russian, Oman. There's Oman. There's one of them gone. That's the O country. A Q country in the Mideast and a V country in Asia. V in Asia, Q in the Mideast, B in the Mideast. Vietnam, thank you. That's the B country in Asia, leaving me with only 2 countries, one with a B, one with a Q, both in the Mideast. Qatar, there it is. Qatar is the Q. What is the country starting with the letter B in the Mideast that's left? They are known for natural gas and oil. Bahrain, there they are. That is it. We have done it. All 59 or all 52 countries for Starbucks locations in the world. We got her done. Let me read off the final count. The countries of the world with a Starbucks, starting in Africa, Egypt. It's the only one in Africa is Egypt. Asia has Bahrain, China, India, Indonesia, Japan, Jordan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Malaysia, Oman, Philippines, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, South Korea, Taiwan, Thailand, UAE, and Vietnam. These are considered Asia. Europe has Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Denmark, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Ireland, Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Russia, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, and the United Kingdom. North America counts the Bahamas, Canada, El Salvador, Mexico, US. Oceania countries, Australia, New Zealand. And South American countries, that would be Argentina, Brazil, Chile, and Peru. So there's expansion opportunities left for the folks at Starbucks, but they're quite happy with the 52 countries they have, although I think they're expanding, and there's one or two I think you guys gave me that they're still already in as it is. There you have it. Well done, everybody. That is today's quiz, today's trivia, live trivia on Traveling with Bruce. I hope you enjoyed it. It's my final episode of trivia from LA. I have one show left to make tomorrow at 5 Eastern for my regular broadcast, and then Thursday I take off and we are doing a suicide show back home to Canada, to Suicide Run, to get home on Saturday night. Debbie Manuel, great show, everyone. Off to make dinner. Please stay safe, everyone. Toodles, thank you, Debbie, and the best to you. Dixie, thanks, Bruce. Night all. Agnes, there's a corner in New Jersey left. Laugh out loud. Brittany, Happy New Year one more time. Thank you, everyone, for watching me tonight. Thank you for the thumbs ups. I got 26 so far. Thank you for that. Have a fantastic night, a great evening for New Year's Day, and I will talk to you tomorrow at 5 o'clock for my final show from the LA area. And then from there, I'll be back in Creston later in the on the weekend. All right, everybody. Thanks again. Take care, all. Pleasant evening, and we'll see you later. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy, and we'll catch you tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern time. Thanks again, everybody. Goodbye from New Zealand, says Jimmy Me. Thank you. TR Wolf, Traveling with Bruce, the motion picture. Agnes, stay safe, Bruce. Safe travels, Bruce and Jennifer. Thank you, Agnes. Jim Thomas, please safe travels. Indeed, we will do that. Talk to you tomorrow at 5, and then we're off on Thursday. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye for now.